Kala Alba Hawadlaya Basham Yoshai Basham Kakudash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone of rule and teach well, peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of the state, pushing the student truth and in sincerity and brother Manatas asking Shalom. Here with just another short video, really to bring out the article. I just kind of skimmed through it. I haven't jotted down any precepts or anything, but we got us roll in the spirit, It says AT&T outage eases after disrupting cellular services for thousands. I just see, I believe, a brother do a video on this. I just see it posted in the group chat. Well, a picture of an article posted in the group chat as well. So I went and looked for the article here on Reuters, and so we go through it. It says, AT&T said 3/4 of its network has been restored after a cellular phone outage on Thursday hit thousands of users in the US. Disrupting calls and text messages as well as emergency services in major cities. Now, as I read that, what comes to mind yesterday, I was listening to Brother Booker Ahmad from, I'm not really sure which part in the States he's from, but you know what I mean? He did a video. So, and basically he was going into this saying, prepare for a cyber attack because Chinese hackers hacked and they pre-positioning the malware and whatever, and you know what I mean? But we know Edom, we know Esau, we know his attributes, his qualities, we know he's a liar, we know China has been the scapegoat for since however long. I'm not saying it there mightn't be truth behind it, but dealing with Esau Edom, I mean, yes, there's a high chance possibility it could be. There's a high possibility this is them doing what they have to do to bring in the MOTB. But the brother was also going into in his video, he was talking about how when that major outage come, when the lights lock off, people don't fathom exactly everything that's going to affect. You understand? Going to affect all machinery. You understand? You're talking factories, processing plants, hospitals, schools, your heating, your water, not just like, your current gone or your fridge are working. No. He said people don't understand you go to the gas tank, you wouldn't be able to pump gas because why those things are automated, The machinery is automated more or less, is what I'm trying to say. And that's what he was going into. Right? It says the wireless carrier whose 5G network covers around 290 million people across the country has been grappling with interruptions to its service for more than 8 hours. Wow. It's we are working quickly as possible to restore service to remaining customers, AT&T said on its website. It did not provide a reason for the outage or the number of affected areas. Funny. Right? It says the company shares were down 2.3% in late morning trading, with nearly 60,000 incidents of outages reported around 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe that is what I'm eating it here. Eastern Standard Time. According to tracking website downdetector.com, the outage has affected people's ability to reach emergency services by 911. According to posts on the X social media platform by government departments in several US cities. We are aware of an issue impacting AT&T wireless customers from making and receiving any phone calls, including to 911, the San Francisco Fire Department said on X. Wow. It says the Prince William County Police Department in Virginia and Charlotte Mecklenburg Police Department in North Carolina posted similar statements on the platform. Down Detector showed users of Verizon, T-Mobile, and US Cellular also facing disruptions. You see, AT&T probably get hit the worst, but it was a major thing. You understand? And just yesterday, even before yesterday with Brother Booker Ahmad video, I mean, we've been talking about these cyber attacks that been pending. You understand? When these things like these happen, To me, why I grasp from it is that, they rehearsing. You know what I mean? They're making sure that their systems are in place for when it. All right, let me kill this cellular. Let me see how that works. All right, let me have rolling blackouts. Let me see how they go operate. You know, trial and error, trial till they perfect the work. Right? It says, but the company said their network was operating normally, and the outage was potentially related to customers trying to connect with other networks. U.S. Senator Rick Scott of Florida said he had reached out to AT&T to get an update on the outage. Florida law enforcement is doing everything it can to keep people safe, and I expect AT&T to keep us informed on what it is doing to get 911 services fully back online ASAP, he said in a post on X. The Federal Communications Commission did not immediately respond to a request. Slacker. Yeah, it said it didn't fully respond to a request for comment on whether it was investigating the outage. In 2021, the regulatory agency settled a probe into a T-Mobile outage during the pandemic that lasted over 12 hours and led to more than 20,000 field 911 emergency calls for 19.5 million. Okay, so basically, yeah, so you know what I mean? They start with the rehearsing at the down in your communications, right? We got some precepts. Yeah. We get the Psalms. Psalms 55. Like, first precept come to mind as I say, I am nothing jotted down. I just want to get the article and say, I should not. It's 17 or 7. Mm-hmm. Uh, Bear with me. 21. Psalm 55 and 21, it says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn by swords. Yeah, son. So when you're thinking, you say, yeah, don't worry, we have countermeasures for all of this. You understand? Yeah, we are countermeasures. No, you don't have no countermeasures because they are the ones planning it. They are the people in a disarray or disbelief at the measure of destruction they see and the measure of inconvenience rather that they see in, you know. But the thing is, they are rehearsing these things for that final moment, you know. Like the whole C19 thing. They saying they already prepping juices for the DX. However, how the hell you could prep juices for the DX if you don't even know what the fucking DX is? You don't know the symptoms, you just know it had one coming. Come on now, man. The Second Thessalonians 2 and so I wonder if it is the Second Thessalonians 2 are supposed to be in. No, Salakia. Let's bear with me. First Thessalonians 5 and 1. Great. It says, but of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need I write unto you, for yourselves know exactly, so like you know perfectly, that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. Verse 3 is very pointed. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon woman with child, and they shall not escape. Yes, sudden destruction. Sudden destruction will come upon this entire place, will come upon Esau Edom. You understand? As travail. But you would not, as the scripture say, you would not escape. Son, you wouldn't escape. How would you escape? Son, especially even the elites I talking about. I talking about the regular everyday citizen, the person who was who uses a AT&T mobile and couldn't get through this morning. The person who was in an emergency and couldn't get through to 911 this morning. I'm a regular people who just, as the saying goes, the sheep to the slaughter. You know, what is your position? You understand? The ones that are lost, to the most I get strongly losing to believe in this flicking system. You know, they're even given a reason for the all right. Well, a cell tower fell down, or one of our major we had an emergency at one of our major plants, or wherever. I don't even know how it is run, but yeah, there's no reason for it. Because why? Because they're doing something underhanded in the background. You understand? They testing, you know what I mean? The reaction, problem and reaction, they want to see all the reaction to it. How the masses go react to it, right? So when they flick and lock off everything and they start back up with this total digital system, you're not going to be solely reliant on that. You know? There's Second Timothy 3:1, it say this also, so like yeah, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. And the word perilous means what? Imminent danger. Right? Imminent danger. Imminent danger shall come in the last days. Especially because all you're not watching and being so you're caught up in the affairs of this life. You know? Look at that. Another precept I'm looking for is our next precept. Like, yeah. Let's bear with me 1 second. Hmm. So like, there's not the precept I was looking for. But we could use this. I understand this fits in there perfectly as well. It says, no man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who hath chosen him to be a soldier. That you will what? Please him that chose you to be a soldier. You understand? Meaning what? The ones who entangle in this life, like the ones who were shell shocked, if you would. You know what I mean? By that whole cellular outage this morning. You understand? These are the ones who are solely reliant on the system, who are by far completely reliant on the system, right? These are the ones that everything is the phone. If they lost the phone, they lost their life. Studies come out to show now, you could look it up, you could research it, that losing a phone is similar to the feeling, that the emotions that you just, have when you lose that loved one, right? And but what these are the ones that trust and believe in the system. Go straight to the point. It says Isaiah 30 and right? It says, we'll go straight to 3. Isaiah 30 and 3, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Yeah. You understand? It could be your shame and your confusion. Because look what they do. You understand? They've only asked high and dry this morning. You know? And I think I will close off on that point. This place will lead to all your destruction. All you will be shame. You understand? Because while you're too reliant on the system, you know, it really amazing. And you know what? That is today. By time, not even by the next week or tomorrow. By time later on today, tonight, you're back to square one. All you back to, you know what I mean? All you back to normal. Back to normal. But this was just a rehearsal. You know? I honestly believe that this is just a rehearsal for what is to come. Like, oh, without all them outages, electrical outages, no lights. It was last year or year before. It had a number of outages and so on and so forth. And they say we go be having continuous outages during the summer or something. You understand? Just like that. Those would tell you just know you get out water, watch and see something. You understand? The testing, the doomsday rehearsals. Doomsday rehearsals. So that was say Kalalal Wahawadla Yahweh Basham Yoshai Basham Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone that rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the brothers on the four corners of the city, pushing the soul in truth and sincerity. And Brother Manatazak saying shalom.